Mickey, you're all harnessed up. You ready to go outside? Huh? Yeah? Alright. Let me put this on you. Oh, shoot. Alright, we're ready to go. You ready? Go ahead. Oh, my foot. You're all... There you go. Have a blast. So I hope everybody is preparing for a nice Christmas. As you can see, me and Mickey got the heck out of Dodge. And now we are just sitting in the middle of some BLM land in Nevada. There was no particular reason I chose Nevada. I was trying to stay close enough to get back to California without too much trouble if I needed to. And at the same time, hi Mickey, have privacy. Sorry, the cat is being... Let me get him. Oh. Have enough privacy to, just chill and relax and do what I need to do. We've been here a couple of days now with the camp set up, and it's been great. But I didn't show you guys the trip here, so cat butt. What we're gonna do in this video is show you a little bit of the journey. So, there were a few things I needed to do before leaving the Berkeley area, one of which was getting a couple of solar panels in the mail. The 100-watt panel I took off my roof was going to one of my Patreon supporters. I didn't sell it, I just gave it to them. And you remember that PAX Access Rockman solar panel giveaway? Well, the company never sent my winner the panel, which annoyed me. So I decided to send the winner the panel that I was sent for review purposes. The other thing I wanted to do was try to remove the spray paint from my van. I know I should have done it right after the incident, but not gonna lie, it was kind of an emotional blow. But I finally sucked it up, grabbed some nail polish remover I had in the van. It was one of the many suggestions from the comment section, and I was able to scrub off most of the paint pretty easily. The other problem, which I thought I had solved, was my driver's side view mirror that got broken. I wish I had taken the recommendations from the comment section and gone to a local auto supply store, but like an idiot, I ordered a replacement online, and it got delayed. Because Christmas. Of course the post office has delays. I didn't want to order a second mirror when I had one on the way, so I went to the dollar store and got a piece of glass from a hand mirror and put that in the broken housing to at least give me enough extra visuals to change lanes while I was traveling. I also needed to get all of my new DawnofVanlife stickers in the mail for my Patreon and YouTube membership supporters, so I spent the night getting those done and stuck into envelopes with Christmas cards. So, I know this sounds stupid, but I really did forget how close it was to Christmas. So the next day, I found myself in a line outside of the post office trying to ship the panels and all the Christmas cards with the DawnofVanlife stickers. After all of that was done, I was on the road, and I did not expect to run into serious, snowy weather. Adventure here, I've hit snow. I'm still in California technically. The intent is to cross into Nevada. And yeah, I wasn't expecting to hit snow. I guess I've been so programmed for it not to exist in my world, that I didn't think of looking ahead on the path. I am headed towards Reno, and generally it's just not something I prepare for because it's not something I experience a lot. Yes, he does this sometimes. If I really need him to move, I'll just move him. So we are headed up a snowy, kind of Christmassy, beautiful road, and I haven't really been in the Christmas spirit, so it's kind of interesting. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know how to feel. This is interesting. My biggest fear is that I'll hit ice, because really my van is not prepared for ice and snow. I live for the rather mild condition of just running away from winter. But I honestly don't know much about it except stay my butt in California, which wasn't an option. I had to get out of there. So yeah, we're gonna keep heading down the road, and hopefully we'll drive out of the snow, which would be the end goal. We'll see. So there are emergency lights up ahead. I don't know what that's about. I'm a tad nervous. But you know what's really weird is right now I feel more alive than I've felt in days. I mean, this is adventuring, man. This is like driving into the unknown and really ending up in something you're not prepared for. But I will say, in future, I do want to be prepared for like winter. Let me grab my mask. I don't know. Might have to end up talking to somebody. Get my mask handy. I don't know if they're talking to everyone or what's up.
Right there, and they're gonna put chains on the back.
Take
what? The exit. There's saddle chains there. If you haven't put them on.
Okay. Well, I definitely was not prepared for this. I learned my lesson. So the good thing about always having your house with you is you can just pull out your stuff. I had to pull out my heaviest jacket because I don't own a winter coat anymore. Like, I just don't own a winter coat. I wasn't planning to hit this weather. Always the thing you're not planning for. I just threw on this hat real quick. It wasn't like my warmest hat. It's just my hat that lights up. And it was just close because I use it all the time. And then I had to throw on my boots here that you can't see very well because they're black. But I had to throw on my boots real quick and take off my tennis shoes. And yeah. So I just paid for snow chains and an install. So now I'm safe to continue forward. I really didn't know what to expect. I mean, I'm still in California. And like I said, the stereotype of California is it always looks like LA. This is California. It does not look like LA, as you can see out of my window. Sad thing was, as I got further and further away from the Tahoe National Forest and closer to Nevada, I pretty much didn't need the tire chains, and I was taking them off the tires less than an hour after buying them. Then I landed at my spot. And the next day, I set up camp. I even decorated the van, happy to find some stillness through the holidays. So it was quite the journey for me and little Mickey here, who has shoved himself right beside me on the chair. And now we are in Nevada, and it's been really relaxing not to have to move the past couple of days. Also, I realized I've sort of given myself the type of van situation where I am set up to camp. When I first started out, I remember I went to RTR and I saw people setting up camp, and I realized it wasn't my thing. I mean, I tried to make it my thing, and it wasn't really my thing at that point. And I think somewhere in the journey across the country to get to Baltimore, I was at a couple of places where I would have liked to stay longer. There was a spot in Utah I would have loved to stay longer. There was a spot in Colorado where I would have loved to stay longer. And I couldn't because I was on the timeline and I needed to get to Baltimore and get back to California before winter set in. And I very much have confirmed I do not want to take my van into like any kind of real winter. Like, I need to definitely chase mild weather. This has been one of the nicer days since I've been here, because it was really cold for a couple of days. No snow, nothing like that, but it was really cold. It's pretty mild today. Like, it's honestly not too bad. But anyway, in the future, I would like to have a more winter ready van that could really like take on, the winter, as it were. I'm not really concerned about it at the moment, but I have sort of given myself, I've given myself a tent I like to set up, which gives me a little patio area that I can come out to and like drink some tea in the morning. I do have a shower tent. It's been a little cold, so honestly, I've still been washing up in the van, but I have the shower tent. So it's like I could have, weather pending it being comfortable enough, I could have showers. And so there's all these things I can have when I'm at a campsite that I can't have when I'm stuck in the city. And the best thing has been, honestly, opening up the doors in the morning, throwing Mickey's lead on and having him just run out the door and play in the dirt and just be a curious little kitty until he kind of gets kind of tired, and then he'll go and take like a nap for almost the rest of the day. But just, having that option. And like, he's right here. He never goes far. Like, I have a tile on him so I can track him, but he never really goes far. He did escape. Well, actually, sand got in the little latch, and so he got loose from his lead the other day, and I was panicked. I was like, oh my God, my cat, I've lost him. And he was just playing in the shower tent. Like, that's where I heard him skittering around in there. And so, I'm still not confident enough to have him like free of his lead, but it was good to see that he doesn't really go that far. His water is in the van, his food is in the van, like everything he like cares about is in the van. Last night, like, he buried himself like beside me under the blankets. Like, he doesn't really want to be like away from me. There are things he wants to explore, things he's curious about, but he's not like, ooh, I want to run 20 miles down the road. But even still, I still want to look out for him, so he is staying on his lead, and staying attached, and he's not really unsupervised. I don't like open the door and then like go back to bed, but I do like let him out, and then I kind of half watch him and do tasks and stuff like that, and that's been great. So this is really what I needed, and I didn't realize how much I had changed driving across the country and back, and I had changed so much. And I really want this experience more, and sort of like the city experience less, like only when it's absolutely necessary. And I could definitely see myself, staying in a spot 2 weeks, just chilling, just having peace, and getting away from the hustle and bustle. Thank you for watching another Dawn of Van Life video. This is my little reminder that I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a thumbs up and a comment, just to please the YouTube algorithm, of which I am in service to. If you haven't subscribed and you've seen a video or two you like, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It'll help you stay up to date on when I post new videos. Also, as always, a big thank you to my Patreon and YouTube membership supporters.